Well, hello there, guys. Time for another combat mission battle here in Black Sea. It's been a while since we've done it, and in this one we're going to be doing a Russian assault with mostly mechanized infantry to take a Ukrainian village. Let's hope it works. This is going to be a tough one, I think, but only time will tell. Alright guys, the update here is that friendly forces are making good progress and have broken through the Ukrainian main line of resistance in the south of Kiev. This has resulted in fast-moving friendly mechanized infantry units being tasked to secure key locations before Ukrainian forces in the area can reorganize. Essentially, this is a major mopping up operation here, and I think that we have to do our best to get there quickly, unload our men, and get into a firing position. Limited intelligence is available on enemy forces in the immediate area. It's suspected that the elements of a Ukrainian mechanized battle group moved into Zhortoshki during the hours of darkness last night. Definitely cause for concern, but I hope that we can go ahead and get a victory. Well, without further ado, boys, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, incoming rounds have already arrived here. What I'm going to try to do is work some of these guys up this way. I'll actually hunt with some of these units because I know that there are enemy vehicles over there capable of firing at us. So let's do that. Essentially just hunt in these wooded areas so we're less easily spotted, let's say. With these guys back here, I'm going to try to just fast move towards those buildings. Remember, the area we need to take is in that village over there. Well, actually, it's more of a town. But we need to get there quickly. We really, really do. And we need to get there without getting hit before we can unload these infantry units. I don't want to unload them now because that's a hell of a movement. But we will start moving in that general direction. So actually, let's go ahead, grab these guys as well. I believe we can take the entire group. And we are going to quick move over here into what looks like a nice little olive grove. I'm hoping this will keep us fairly well defended. I won't go out into the open until we actually get there. And let's see what happens. Here we go, guys. Also got a spotter team over there I wasn't paying attention to. We'll start bringing them up soon as well. For Russia, Slava Russia. We got to be careful. There's an ATGM on top of that hill. I'm hoping the trees will kind of protect us from being spotted, but you never know. Maybe it's better to get to that tower first, kind of avoid the open areas. Man, I really hope that we get some reinforcements at some point. Especially hope that the Ukrainians do not have any tank units. Again, it's a mopping up operation, so maybe we should unload some of our infantry in these areas. Especially if we have houses here, that might be a safe bet. In fact, I think it is. We're going to stop these guys right here, and we're going to get this infantry out. I really think it's the safest thing to do. So we will dismount. And I'm not 100% sure on this, but somebody mentioned that maybe we can just fast move without dismounting and they'll still go. If that's the case, maybe I'll take a look soon, but I don't want to take that risk if I'm not 100% sure. So I'll just click dismount first, and then I will click fast move over here. Try to get into these buildings. The rest of these guys can still stand and move a bit, and some of them are hunting. In the meantime, we'll see if we can't quick move one of these units out over here. It's clear. Okay, quick move once again. And this guy, I'm just going to try to get to that tower. I think that's my goal. Let's actually clear his goal and get him to that tower. If we can get a nice little machine gun and a grenade launcher in there, man, that would be pretty great. As for the rest of these boys, yeah, I think they're still moving forward. That's what we want them to do. But let's start moving the spotter as well. Hopefully it doesn't get ambushed by any enemy troops. And we'll start moving this fellow here too. And why not? Yeah, the reinforcing troops are already heading that way. Beautiful. All right, the Russian troops putting their feet on the ground for the first time here in this fight. Let's hope we don't have any enemy snipers in that tower, or if we do, that we can start knocking them out really, really soon. Get in there, boys. Eventually, it's going to have some use, hopefully, as we move towards these areas. Now, of course, this is not one of the areas we necessarily need to be in, but I think it could be good to defend against enemy reinforcements trying to cross that bridge and get over here. Well, the more I look at it, the more I think we can say no to moving this unit there. And we'll actually quick move him over here where the rest of these guys are. Hopefully to that building. And again, a lot of these guys in these vehicles, guys, are spotters. So I'm hoping they can bring in artillery, etc. Maybe some drones to keep an eye on the enemy. And no, it looks like that guy's already headed that way. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Let's hope we don't get completely destroyed here. And actually, I think we could start dismounting these boys and getting them into that tower. So let's dismount. And I guess the best we can do is just, yeah, move, because they've got a huge grenade launcher. And these guys as well. We'll dismount, and we'll actually hunt with these guys just in case. I'm not anticipating a problem, but you never know. So here we go, boys. Watch for the Ukrainians. Yeah, it's going to take those boys a while to get up there for sure. In the meantime, we might be able to just take this APC and either try to attack up that hill or just move it closer to town. First things first, though, let's get our boys out and dismounted in this area here. Just go ahead, dismount, and get into these buildings. I don't necessarily want to put all the spotters in these buildings, but I figure it's a good idea to have a few of these guys here. So let's dismount, quick move, level 2. And we're going to keep moving these guys forward. First, we'll quick move them over here, and then we'll keep them on a hunt maneuver the rest of the way. And I'll do the same with our leader here. Got a nice leader squad. Dismount, quick move, and hopefully we spot some targets. I'll actually keep them on the roof as well. And once again, I'm going to hunt with the rest of this LBM 6 MB. It's not this 6 mobility, maybe it is. Maybe it's in reference to the actual mobility. And for this guy, it's going to be tough to cross this river, man. I'll tell you that much. I think I'm going to try to move him into this wooded area here. Dismount eventually. And we could also potentially pop those drones up. So let's see if we can't do that. We also got another vehicle here. I see no good reason to keep him back here, so we'll move him to the front. And, of course, the grenade launcher fellow here. I'm going to try to be sneaky. I don't know if we can call this sneaky. And get all the way over here and get into town with him. I don't think it's going to work out very well, but we'll see what happens. Pretty much setting up here. Our guys are taking over this building. It's going to be our, let's call it our forward operating base. Oh, but already taking hits here? Are there enemies in the building, or are we taking shots from across the river? Oh, I think we're going to have to find out pretty damn soon. Yeah, I think that's definitely coming from across the river. Small arms fire. Come on, boys. Get it to a point where you can start returning fire. Doesn't look like they're having much of an issue spotting this APC at all. Oh, that is a hit on one of our APCs there. Penetrating hit. Crew is down for sure. Returning fire, that's what I like to see. Got to get some more of that returning fire, and maybe we'll actually get our grenade guys to drop off here if they survive, and set up here. Even though we're kind of in the open, it might be the best thing we can do. You can see this guy already got hit. No, you know what? I think we're going to keep them on the run. If we can maybe dismount one. I don't think we can while they're on the move. In which case, I think I might try to continue moving. No, you know what? Let's not. Let's not. I know we're out in the open, but I think we're going to get hit either way if we try to cross that river. Dismount completely. And we'll try to quick move some of the grenade guys over there. Infantry seems to have survived that very well. Very well. So I'm going to move them back into the woods here. Of course, they will return fire if they see anything. And let's see if our spotter can call anything in. It looks like just artillery. But we are seeing some enemy artillery units there. Unfortunately, our artillery support is denied. So I think this is just a recon squad. It can't necessarily call in any sort of weaponry. In which case, we're going to take him, and we are just going to go ahead. Quick move over here into this wooded area. Or you know what? What am I talking about? They can keep returning fire just fine. So we'll quick move them into the first floor. No, we'll keep them on the roof. They're doing an okay job so far. Let's hope that continues. What else have we got back here? Nice. Quite a lot of... they're not reinforcements, just additional troops that we haven't really used yet. And again, I'm going to try to break east over here. I don't know if it's necessarily a wise choice, but I'm hoping it is. And this is the spotter we really want to get up here to start calling in artillery strikes, which we definitely need. Okay, yeah, that's the guy we already selected. There was another one, though. Is it this one? Yeah, alright, he's moving too. So far, these guys aren't really... Doesn't look like they're finding many targets, so I might actually order these guys also to move over in this general direction. Let's hope the gunfight is a good one and that we come out on top. Here we go, boys. Look at that. Our whole unit set up on top. Guns pointed at the enemy. That is a sight to behold. Let's do it, boys.
Slava Russia!
Nice, got some grenades off. Yeah, our guys definitely had to retreat there. Oh, my goodness. We are getting lit up without a doubt. Now, most of our guys are just taking cover, which is good. I don't think we have a lot of wounded, but yeah, they're terrified. RPG? Wow. Wow, this is definitely a gunfight, without a doubt. But we need more positions, more firing positions, basically. One gunner wounded there. For the most part, the casualties are not insane. Alright, they hit the wheels. No fun. I'll hunt with this vehicle in an attempt to also start opening fire with him. And I think I'll do the same with this guy just to sort of get some shots across the river. Show the enemy that we're not completely unable to engage. Quick move this guy here. Where's that spotter? Let's see if he can already call in some artillery. Oh, yes, he can. Sorry for the people in this city, but we're definitely going to be calling it, and it's going to be heavy, long. I think personnel would be appropriate, right? This would refer to infantry. Let's do general, because I think most of them are in buildings, and we'll do a 5-minute delay. I think this makes it easier for us to spot the enemy. So right now, we really just want to stay put, hold our positions, and as long as possible until we get that artillery support. Not necessarily going to lead to a victory, but it's a start. It's definitely a start. They're taking heavy fire. We need some support here from this armored personnel carrier. Come on now. Let's get that gun working. Even if you don't see them, just fire at whatever you see. Whatever you think you see. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Good work. HGM on the way. You can see it right there. Unfortunately, I don't think we can target it. Oh, he may have just gotten a kill on that HGM team. Can we see that? Can we see that? How amazing. Oh, he did, boys. That is a beautiful hit right there. He's wounded. He's not dead, but man, is that a beautiful shot. And I think that's going to keep him out of harm. And he can probably keep on firing at the enemy. Which is probably what I would recommend. We'll get this guy to do the same. We're just going to start hunting over here. And for our grenade launcher guy, let's try and see if he can't move over here, at least behind the cover of that wall. Because his buddies here have been completely pulverized out in the middle of nowhere. Who would suspect that? Pretty obvious. Yeah, we should have watched that guy. All right, we're gonna hunt forward with this guy as well. I want him to do the same thing that this BTR APC, is it BTR or is it an APC, is doing. And hopefully that artillery, as you can see, so many enemies in these buildings, is going to come down and just rain pure hell on these guys. That's my goal. Of course, civilians are going to get hit, but this is the price of war, brothers. There's nothing we can do. Do hope we get reinforcements, though. Here we go, guys. Don't forget, if you enjoy Combat Mission Black Sea, hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you are new. We need as many supporters as we can. This is a game I want to play a lot more of, but it's pretty controversial and doesn't necessarily pull an ad in every revenue most of the time we play it. So it's always good to just get that support from the community with some comments, some likes, and subscriptions as well. Nice. All right, we've got the town center. Oh, he's hit. He has hit. Could have guessed that was going to happen. We're not going to move any more of our APCs up, except for this one, because he's getting pretty good shots. We won't move him up, we'll just keep him where he is. But the town center is officially under fire. It can't be easy for the enemy to deal with. Gotta get these guys back to the buildings. I wish there was just like one more building here that'd be perfect. And look at this. Ukrainian artillery currently is a problem. I see third squad has been slacking behind. I hope you're not concerned that Mr. Putin will hear a direct report about that insolence. And let's see, why can't this guy get out? Could it be the water all over the place? It could. But he should still be able to get himself out here. And yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow move. Just to be extra safe with this infantry unit. And also with this commander unit. I'm actually going to try to run with him. He just better be very careful. Move one APC forward to provide some overwatch, but I think those trees are going to get in the way. And we just need that artillery. Our spotters and our artillerymen are itching, absolutely itching to call that thing in. And you can see he's right there. I don't know why he's looking the opposite way, but so be it. And they finally actually did get this ABC. So they've got some very good anti-tank weapons in this town. We just have to be very careful, guys. Very, very careful. And probably use our infantry to take this town as well as some supporting artillery. Man, I should have put him in hunt. I should have put him in hunt. What did I say? So the town center is still occupied. Okay, I think our artillery is coming in, guys, if I'm not mistaken. We'll hunt here. Actually, we'll simply target here. See those sandbags? There's going to be guys there, pretty sure. Let's deal with them, and let's see if this artillery is successful. Oh, that's enemy artillery. Never mind. They're striking us directly. Look at that. Man, we've got a lot of men down here. Okay, I think that's already coming in finally. And let's hope we're as effective as they are. Here we go. Our artillery is finally coming in. Let's hope it's effective, but we've got to keep it up. We probably should have just kind of waited a little longer before we started moving anyone up. We should have just called in that arty and hope for the absolute best. And yes, reinforcements have arrived. That's what we need. Of course, with the amount of men we lost, this is pretty unacceptable. I would not be surprised if I was sacked already. But let's hope I can make it up here as we move forward. So once again, I'll push those guys on the edge. As for these guys, got a lot of different APCs, BTRs. I believe the correct term is BTRs. And I'm just going to try to zoom right through. It's that simple. I'm trying to overwhelm the enemy with numbers here. Zoom right through with those BTRs and get into the southern part of the town. Get as many men out as possible. And from there, we will move into the town and take over the town center, Town West Bravo, the rest. Well, just the rest of the town itself. And establish a victory. I'm liking this too because the reinforcements are arriving just as our artillery is coming in. So hopefully we can really soften this town up before they arrive. We underestimated the Ukrainians, but now we know they definitely have some fighting spirit, and they will fight to the very end. Nice. Finally getting some explosive rounds out there at those buildings. I think that's one of the few things that's going to manage to knock these guys out. I don't see anybody getting a lucky shot at what looks to me to be at least 250 meters and a tiny window. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Welcome, comrades. Well, actually, not really comrades. Although, funny enough, that term is still used in Russia today, especially when you're talking about the fighters in Donetsk, stuff like that. But, you know, this is not the Soviet Union. Nonetheless, they fight like the Soviet Union in situations like this. They manage to just overwhelm the enemy with numbers. That is going to be a victory. Okay, nice. I like that this machine gunner is actually firing. I don't think I want to move this guy. I don't get a good feeling that he's going to survive even running over there. But I will clear the target. Here we go. Nice. Oh, our artillery is really striking. Like, heavily. Look at that crater. A few rifle grenades going out too, and yeah, those APCs are not going to get lucky. They're just not lucky. They get hit every time here, but I think in force, we could absolutely get over there. Take out the town center, boys. That was a misfire. We have some snipers here. So it definitely sounds like a Dragunov. Alright, let's keep going. I just saw that shell explode behind where I know there are enemy infantry. Whether or not they're actually going to get damaged, I don't know. They do have the cover of these buildings. But again, our goal here is to soften them up, not wipe every single unit out. Even if that means softening them up morale-wise. And I know they're going to be terrified with artillery like that. Okay, there we go. APC's getting in there. This is our chance to get across that damn waterway there and hopefully drop our infantry off. Nice shot! I think those guys were preparing to fire as well, and we definitely took them out. I told you there were going to be some enemies over here in this crater. Or in this sandbag area, excuse me. Alright, boys and girls. If you want to see the next part of this battle, you know what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you are new, and also, oh, God, hit that like button. God, what's wrong with me? Also, make sure to subscribe to our Twitch channel, guys. That's where we stream most of our videos. This series, of course, isn't streamed, but the more likes we get, the more comments we get, the faster part 2 is going to be coming out for this battle. And I think it's a hell of an exciting one. I think the tide might be turning here, especially after that artillery barrage, which to me looks pretty successful. But did you guys actually think that was a successful artillery barrage? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.